Hey Nick, Alicia here with that video I said I would send over. I just want to give you 3 tips that you could use to really maximize your traffic online and really build on that customer base. All that I ask in return is if you could send me some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone call, anything would suffice. I would really love to get your thoughts on this video. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. I want to let you know about content, citation, and backlinks. So the first thing being content, that's basically anything you see on the first page that would be considered content. That includes the pictures, what the pictures are saved as, if there's any wording behind the pictures, and then all of your descriptions. That's all considered content. And here on your page, you have 145 pieces of content. I do like your colors here on your advertising. They're very nice. Typically Google wants to see about 1,500 words of content right here on your front page, and then about 500 words of content in these remaining subpages. And that's all really just to make sure that everything is relevant and unique to what you guys do, and there's enough wiggle room in your descriptions and in any headlines like this right here, so that you can work in some keywords or phrases that people are going to be using when searching for somebody that offers your guys's events. And I actually took a look at a competitor, San Diego Running Company. I'm not sure if you're familiar with them. They do, 5K to 10K marathons as well. And here on their page, they have 412 pieces of content. And as you can see, these are some of their events that they put on throughout the year. Again, Google wants to see more descriptions to be able to put in some keywords, so you're not stuffing everything in any of the other pages. It'll help you be found more on more searches. But that's actually going to be my first tip. So a little bit more content here, and then some more keywords. The next thing I'm going to actually go over is citations. So what I'm going to do is do a Google search. When doing a Google search, you actually want to be found for high volume keywords like this right here, San Diego Marathon. This alone is searched 600 times a month. So that's considered a high volume keyword. And those are the kind of keywords that you want found in the content from your first page. But going along when it comes to like, if you're trying to advertise for your company that puts on the events, I ran a search for San Diego running event companies. Here on the top, you're going to see with the Google Map Pack or Google My Business. This is where a lot of businesses get like their phone calls, or in your guys' case, registrations. And citations are essentially, the business name and the phone number and the address. Those are all citations. And those are listed throughout the web on various directories, such as like Facebook, Yelp, those kinds of things. And it's just to create a new avenue for people to do a search for the company. So in order to beat your competition here in the Map Pack, you want your citations to be listed in more directories. And when it comes to your events, if you're advertising your events, this here is your citations. The name of your current event, the date and time, and then where it's actually located. That would be considered your citation. But to beat out like your competitor, the San Diego Running Company, you're going to want to list, again, your citations in the same directories that they're in, plus more, like hundreds more. and like reviews for your company, if you guys, you know, put that on your website, those help get you ranked here in the map pack. And then that's actually my second tip. So more citations listed in more directories than your competitor. And then down here we have the organic listing, and then getting your website here on the first page of Google. That's going to come with the help of those directories I just mentioned, and then backlinks, which is going to be my third tip. So I'm going to come over here to my tool. This is called Arrows. This tool lets me basically see what's working for you and what's not. And here we can see that you have a little bit of strength and some trust in your website with Google, which is good. You want to continue to grow on that. And you have 63 backlinks. So backlinks is, again, when someone is going from one website back into your site. That's a backlink. And you're going to want to target relative links, the type that Google knows should be linked up to you, because not all backlinks are created equal. You're not going to want to get like a spam Pizza Hut link that has nothing to do with your site, because Google's going to find that. And then you have 10 organic keywords that you're being found for right now. And again, if you put more content on your website, throw in more keywords, this will help increase your finding through searches. If we looked at your competitor, they do have some strength and trust with Google. They have 251 backlinks and then 148 keywords. And again, you know, this is not impossible to outbeat if you're looking to outrank this company, whether that be for your company itself or your events. You know, these are things that shouldn't take much. Shouldn't be a problem to outrank these guys with, but you're gonna want to find, again, high volume keywords, and that's what they're going after. So if you were to search, like I shown you, the San Diego half marathon, that one alone is being found, search 800 times a month. And the one I just showed you earlier, 600 a month for San Diego marathon. Those are high key volume words that you want to find, be found for. And then you also want to be found for what's called buyer intent keywords. And that's having San Diego or San Diego, California, as part of the keywords. Those are also keywords, phrases that you want to be found for. That's going to help rank you. But coming back to backlinks really quickly, it's really easy to go out and find backlinks to lead to you. And it's just like citations. You're going to want to get more backlinks than your competitor to outrank them on any Google search. And that's my third tip. I do know that you guys do events for like a food and wine events that haven't taken place this year. You guys are kind of waiting on that because of the pandemic. You know, those are keywords that you can also throw into your website to be found for as well. Not just your running events, but those as well, that will help rank you as well there on Google. So there you have it. I hope you like what you saw. I'm sorry it was a little bit longer than what I had expected. Hopefully this was useful and informative. If you do have any questions or want any more information, please reach out. Also, if you need anybody to handle this part of the business, you guys don't have a marketing team in place at all, I would love to work with you guys, because this is what I do. Again, if it's not too much trouble, I would really appreciate some feedback on this video if you guys don't mind. And you know how to reach me. You can also reach me on my cell phone, 602-754-1397. So thanks, Nick. Thank you so much.